Well, it's another morning down by the River Towie. It's raining today. I've got the old hat on and wetsuit. As you walk through the woods, the number of trees is amazing, and the greenery is amazing. But half of the greenery on the trees, well, not half, but a fair chunk of it, is not actually the tree itself, but ivy. It's like a parasite, and the ivy at some point in its little life has grown up and wrapped itself around the tree, and then just kept wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. And some trees are covered in huge amounts of ivy, and sometimes the ivy damages the tree and the tree dies, but that's maybe something for another day. But the fact that the glory of the ivy is only because of the tree that it's attached to. And here's another one, but this is a smaller piece of ivy on this tree. It's only just getting going, little branches, but the glory of the ivy is actually only to do with the tree. It's a bit like a Christian, really. Anything we are and anything we have is only because of Jesus Christ. There's a story in the Bible about a woman, and she's very ill, and the doctors can't help her in any way at all. They've just not been able to help her. And Jesus is walking along the road, and the crowds are crushing around him. This is Luke chapter 8. And a woman was there who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years. She had spent all she had on doctors, and no one could help her. She came up behind him and touched his cloak, and immediately her bleeding stopped. "Who touched me?" Jesus asked. When they all denied it, Peter said, "Master, the whole crowd are all around you and pressing against you." But Jesus said, "Someone touched me. I know that the power had gone from me." Then the woman, seeing that she could not go unnoticed, came trembling and fell at his feet in the presence of the people. She told why she had touched him and how she had been instantly healed. He said to her, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace." Well, there's a number of things going on there, but what I want to draw out is that she touched Jesus, but that wasn't enough. He wasn't happy just that she touched her. He wanted something else to happen. First of all, he wanted her to know that he was aware of it. It was something that he had done. Her healing was something that he had done. And he wanted her to be aware that he knew it, that he was acting for her good. So he said, "Who touched me?" And she had to stand up and acknowledge that she had touched him. And then he wanted her to let others know that if he was touched, and if they went to him, and if they put their faith in him, then a great blessing would come. And so she wanted a public acknowledgement of it. And that's what Jesus Christ still wants today. He doesn't want us to sneak around him, but he wants us to boldly lay hold of him and say, "Jesus Christ, I need you." Not just for physical healing, but for healing of the heart, for cleansing, and for every blessing he has. And then he wants us to tell others about him, because there are others in great need as well. And yesterday I went into town to put some checks in, and just a few conversations I heard. People are very, very afraid. We need to speak every opportunity we have. "Who touched me?" said Jesus. "I touched you." Well, today, may we speak about God's goodness. My little friend, how you doing, mate? Tell me, is it time for breakfast? Time to keep going? Is it? Alright. Have a good day. May God bless you and keep you, cause his face to shine upon you, and give you peace.